Okay, so this is the Biggest Loser on the planet who made the album Super Loser with Clayton Complains. When the album was originally titled Superb, but I decided to change the name. Complains, the musician, never played a live show, never shot a music video, which is something I will have to hire someone to do or get around to, which I try sometimes. No, I wouldn't be so lazy if I wasn't on Depakote and Risperdal. It kind of numbs the mind and fattens you up and makes you lazy as fuck if you take it every day. You should probably have a plaintiff battle against Depakote or Risperdal, but I don't know if I want to do that here. But yeah, I'm welcome to go to any jail on earth for low self. I'll probably just be food in a bed or something. And I just hate jail in Monmouth County because it's a torture pit and demonic activity, not a jail. Guadagno sucks. But this video is about science. So anyway, science is like a pretty cruel subject to take. I don't like take being a scientist at all. I should have went to college for it to be a French major or a Scandinavian major, or maybe a creative writer or a boom operator. Well, I think vocational school is a lot better than 4-year colleges or 8-year colleges, and some people go to college 5 years and don't graduate. Probably shouldn't make up stories about me graduating because it's just not true. But anyway, yeah, I'm a communist. I like Mao Zedong and Stalin a lot. Not a Nazi, like everyone says. 2 words that cause chaos every day, and 2 words that always cause rioting. If Cleva Cool wants to repeat 2 words constantly, they'll ruin heaven. Besides, there's only 2 people that really ruin heaven: me and Cool. If we could stop doing it. So anyway, this is about science, the lecture. So anyway, science is like pretty obsolete subject. I don't like being a scientist very much. I'm a powerful alchemist, but alchemy is not really around since the 1800s, I suppose. And I guess I was just a science major that took physics, chemistry, honors physics, honors chemistry, and biology classes. But it's hard to get into bio 1 and 2 because it's always crowded, packed, jam-packed, and hard to get a class in bio 1 and 2. I had to wait like till junior year to take their intro course, I guess, and took honor science with other disciplines. I'm also an astronomist, and astronomy is probably the easiest cool science there is because astronomy is easy and it's fun. The rest of science sucks. I hate science, man. Why do I have to study it? Why do I have to go to college 5 years of my life to turn me into a cruel nerd, which all college really ever does to anyone? I came to college as like this handsome skateboarder that was in the keg party dimension. There's keg parties formatized around me, and there are like 500 keg parties in college campuses when I arrived as a skateboarder. And in science, I came as a writer, but my writing professor originally didn't like me and booted me from the class and made me retake college composition 1. So I decided I wouldn't be a writer from then on. I'd be a scientist. But science sucks. Did I work in the field at all? Well, I probably should have, but I can't really work full time if I'm constantly cuffed and constantly shot. I can maybe work part time as an easy job as a manager of scientists or something easy like that. Because management is an in-demand job. Science is not in demand, and it's hard to get a scientific position if you check. But I really can't work anyway because I can't pass a background check. It's scientifically impossible. And even if I did pass the background check, you just see my ugly mug, fat mug, and fire me on the spot, I guess. But I should try this more often so I could afford Russian women. Who are not Russian, I guess. They're Ukrainian women. If Ukraine's the coolest country, but I think it's just Kiev and Odessa, and it's next to Transylvania, but not near it. And disconnected from Transylvania from a mountain range. That's all I know about the country, besides the Chernobyl incident. Anyway, if the CIA didn't constantly seize my documents, I could probably leave America, but I can't. So I could probably go to the edge of America and get by, but every American hates me, and I'm only really welcome in Alaska. So anyway, this is about science in college. Taking science just turned me into a cruel nerd and turns most scientists into cruel nerds. You can't have fun in college anyway. You want to go to college groups and college sports, whether you're on the sports team or it's just or it's just sports that are for fun, like flag football or frisbee. I want to do that in college and go to the gym, pick up chicks at keggers and stuff, but that's not what college did to me. It turned me into a cruel nerd. If you monitor my life for like 10,000 years or more, you've only seen me as a fat dude from age 30 to age 36, which is when all the crime started. So anyway, it's about science today. Science is bad. I don't really like science. I don't like studying it. Why do it? I ain't join a frat like my brothers. Joining a fraternity would have been cool, but I was too busy in honors chemistry to join Psi Kappa Psi. Why didn't I join them? I would have had brothers for life and friends forever. And we were all interested in the Matrix that year. And that was a cool group, I guess, but no one went to the club. I hated the college I was in. I used to eat alone during lunch hour. I used to eat one meal a day to save time in my day because it wastes an hour for breakfast, wastes an hour for lunch, and wastes an hour for dinner. I usually eat once a day at college, like a 1 hour meal maybe that where I consume a lot of food, which is bad in my latter life because if you eat one big meal a day, it's looked at like a fat guy if you're fat. If being fat is illegal, and I guess it is with me because Allah and Jehovah are about the dumbest people on the planet next to me, but they're alien entities, and I guess they can get away with it. So anyway, this is about science being bad. Science is very bad. Science is awful to take. It's like a science class at Hofstra is like 8 hours long. An 8 hour class? What is an 8 hour class a week? 8 hours, 4 hours of lecture, 4 hours of laboratory for 3 or 4 credit hours. That's not true for other disciplines. 3 credit hours are worth about an hour and a half a week or an hour a week. That means 3 times a week or 2 times a week for about an hour. But for science, it's 8 hours for 3 credits. And that's not fair at all. That gives no time to go to parties or clubs or canoodle with women on campus. You have to be a loner who studies all day. I don't like studying for bioengineering or optical physics at 4 a.m. in the morning so I could do all the homework. And I didn't get good grades anyway. I got B's and C's. I have a 2.97 GPA, not 4.0 like my other transcript says. And you mostly get B's and C's for starting reading a textbook from beginning to end, which no college student does, and doing all the homework assignments. But science was kind of impossible for me. It turned me into a huge nerd and somewhat smart. I guess almost genius for knowing how to pass it once. But I turned in. I used to be very handsome when I was in college. I had spiky hair, which Lavos doesn't like. And just hair gel, which all Italians usually use, and some Jews have Jew froze. So the only good Jew gene I got was a Jew fro. But as Johnson's friend used to say. But I didn't like college very much. I maybe had 3 best friends, a couple of acquaintances, ate alone at lunch every day of my life. Who sits at a lunch table alone in college? No friends there. Maybe I shouldn't have turned into a crook this magnitude later on. No criminal on earth has 9,000 enemies or more. And the public and the private sectors all collaborate to shut one man down. These people just aren't true. They're just vapors and phantoms. And you drink phantom cola every day and step on it, and maybe we'll die. I don't know. But sorry for that. This is about science, and that's just not true because black magic isn't real. Okay, so anyway, oh, Earth is so old and weak, man. It's petering out when I was 25 years old, and I'm such a problem here. And the carbon footprints, if anyone studies carbon footprints, that's environmental, and we don't like it. Carbon footprints are so goddamn high because of consumerism and all this activity in this one small area. It's so damaging for us all. But anyway, if you study carbon footprints, it's kind of interesting. Does anyone look at that? Anyway, I went to school to be studying environmental science, I guess, but biology classes to me were backed up because I didn't take bio 1 and 2 to see junior year, and because always closed out because it's too popular there. But has anyone known me as a college student or just know me as a 35-year-old fat man. Anyway, I hated college studying science, man. It just turns you into an evil nerd. And that's true for like 90% of people who attend. Sometimes there's like a blonde girl or a woman with red hair that passes a science class and turns into a doctor, but it's rare. Doctors aren't that common. Taking pre-medicine ain't fun. Goodbye.